Devil's giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Curse versus the blue team, who is CLG, of course. Another scrim for you guys. I hope you're as excited as I am. Starting off on the top lane, we're going to have Kha'Zix versus Renekton. So that is going to be a very interesting matchup. I don't know who will win that at all, but I think that Renekton will be able to spam a little bit more than Kha'Zix. So I'm possibly going to lean towards that a little bit. And if we take a look at the mid lane, we're going to have Karthus versus Twisted Fate. And I really feel that Twisted Fate kind of just beats out Karthus majority of the time. He is pretty fast, he farms extremely well, and he does have a stun, which Karthus does not. So I think I'm going to go in favor of the Twisted Fate on that one. And if we take a look at the jungle, we're going to have, again, Jungle Elise versus Jungle Alistar, someone we have not seen in a very long time. Elise is still a super powerful jungler. She does have that gap close. She does have that stun. Alistar has a gap closer and a stun as well, but it's more of a pop-up. So that's a stun that you can't even cleanse out of. It's really hard to say, but still I think Elise will be better in that sense. If we take a look at the bottom lane, we're going to have Misfortune versus Caitlyn. And this is always a really interesting matchup. And I like that Caitlyn has just overall a little bit more bursty damage, but Caitlyn just seems to be a lot safer. So overall, I think Misfortune will probably come out on top, especially with the combo of Thresh being with him. Thresh can lock somebody down for enough time for Misfortune just kind of beat them to shreds. But as far as supports go, we're going to have Thresh versus Nunu. Nunu has been pretty underrated lately. I still don't think he's all that great compared to a lot of the other supports. But since he is playing with Caitlyn, and they're most likely going to be playing it safe, that Ice Blast is going to help a whole lot, and so will Blood Boil as far as getting away. So overall, if you add up the win percentages, you'll see that the red team has a 58.12% chance of winning, as to where the blue team has 57.85% chance of winning, and that's about a 0.3 swing advantage for Curse. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. What up, everybody? Strider is back with another episode of the Diamond League. Once again, Curse versus CLG. Epic matchup. This is a scrim, not LCS. This is how we decide, well, not really decide, but this is what we get to see. This is like a preview of potential champions that the other teams will be playing. A lot of times what they do in these scrims is they don't actually ban anybody. So it gives them open reign to do whatever they want. Or they ban ridiculous champions that they know they won't play, or they pretty much have things picked before they even enter the game. That happens very frequently, and it's really nice because you get to see a really wide variety of potential champions and stuff that you may see in LCS, like Jungle Alistar. I have not seen that in a very long time being played by Chauster. So it should be very interesting to see, but I'm very excited. It's going to provide for a huge level 1 team fight. The only thing I'm really worried about is the Nunu.
Lucky them.
Nunu just doesn't have a whole lot of anything to provide. Yeah, so Nunu's just going to run into one of those. He started off with Ice Blast. You know, definitely not, I don't know, maybe not the worst thing, because it's a really nice slow. He has no AP, though. It's, I don't know. Blood Boil is just not that great anymore. It's alright, but he doesn't do anything else except for his Absolute Zero, which is very unreliable, and his Ice Blast, which is on a, you know, it's a relatively short cooldown. You can probably get off a couple. It scales really well, but if you don't have any AP, it just doesn't do that much damage. It's like 85 damage. And so it's just not, I don't know, he doesn't have anything else. He could do some nice attack speed, which scales really well with Caitlyn, and obviously that's probably why they do it. He has some sustain, so he can consume a minion if he needs to. But as you can see, I mean, he started off with Ice Blast, so it's going to be very difficult for them to take on these two. This is goals release. Volatile Spider League. We're going to have another Jungle Elise. Seems like Stvicious' new love of his life is the Spider Lady. Call FB at 7 minutes this game. Oh, yeah. That's a lot. That's pretty close. Let's see if either of them are right. 3 minutes and 14 seconds. That is a very early first blood. We'll have to see what exactly happens. Elise does end up using a very early smite, so she may be going for that early gang. There's about 1 minute to go, so she may just make a crazy beeline. Yeah. Oh, she missed one. What happened there? Voyboy playing Kha'Zix top, that's very interesting. We've seen a lot more Kha'Zix as top lane, which is really nice to see. I like him up top a little bit more than I like him in mid, because I think he can surprise you a lot more by popping out of the bush. Boom. Before we get too deep into this game, I did want to let you guys know that if you are a new viewer, I do come out with daily content, and I try to get as many scrims as I like published onto the channel. So definitely, if you like the videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. And of course, make sure to check out my vlog for the chance to win $15 in RP every time a new champion is released. We do have Elise coming in. She's going to do quite a bit of damage, but ooh. Nice slice and dice from HotshowGG, gonna be able to get him out of there really easily. That was their only opportunity to reach that time, so it looks like the new first blood bet is about 7 minutes. Chauster is super squishy this early on in the game, and there is a ward here, very surprising. Blue team will be able to see him as soon as he goes around that corner. Not quite yet. Blue team is pinging him out, and now they're there. This could be bad. Boom. Boom, flash, pulverize, getting it, and now all the... Death sentence directly in the tower. That should be able to kill him, and boom. At least they were able to get one. They got rid of the double buffs completely. Unfortunately, Thresh killed Alistar before Caitlyn killed before Caitlyn killed Thresh. That sucks because the buffs didn't get transferred onto her. So now there are just no buffs. It sucks. It's much better for Curse. But it sucks for CLG. Still, Kha'Zix doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Great job by Voyboy, just keeping it going, but a lot of the lifesteal and the health potion with the conjunction of that potion is going to be ridiculous. Red elixirs are so very powerful, and Kha'Zix is just going to go through so much mana. And Renekton pretty much has no issues with doing anything. I don't know if Voyboy has enough mana to really do anything, and it's not going to be good. He's just kind of hanging out. He's level 5. Kha'Zix is now level 5 as well, but he's just going to hang out. Yeah. Very interesting. So Renekton will be the first one to go back. He is also up on CS by just about 3, and Kha'Zix will most likely get that all the way back to about even, if not higher. Alistar's still kind of hanging around the bottom lane. He is not pinged out. Ooh, nice headbutt pulverize could easily come out. He just kind of sits there and waits for the ward. I don't know what Chauster's doing. Alright, so that was weird, but I'll allow it. Battle the pink wards, I guess that helps. Getting rid of pink ward before it really provides you with any information kind of sucks. Besides the fact that they have a pink ward on that brush, it sucks to lose it that quickly. It always does. Ooh, Karthus not on much. Oh, this is not going to be good. TF comes in, throws down, and oh, we have a headbutt. Oh, pulverize not quite landing. It's such a slim, it's like a 1 or 2 frame gap to where you can actually avoid that headbutt CC by flashing. So, it did take the damage from the headbutt, but didn't actually get CC by it, and it's such a short amount of time. Like I said, it's about a frame or 2 that he has to flash. So it's really good timing, but it seems that a lot of people seem to be able to do it. Unfortunately, Alistar was just not in range quickly enough. Wow, That's a lot of damage coming out, and really good use of the Dark Passage. Wasn't able to dodge it, but it was really good in practice. So I think if they can potentially keep that up and actually work that out really well, it's something that they could definitely use in the future. And that, like I said, that's a very, very high skill cap to be able to do that. But unfortunately, it's just not on a very large cooldown. And oh, she's coming in. Ooh, nice dodge on the cocoon. Those auto attacks really aren't doing too much to Elise. Elise has a nice little bit of armor, 57. It's nothing crazy, but at the same time, I mean, Caitlyn just doesn't have any damage. She has those Berserker Greaves. I'm surprised she actually rushed those, since she'll have Bloodboy on her at all times. It seems that Nunu is actually leveling up Ice Blast first. Very interesting. Maybe this is the new Nunu meta. Going out for harassing as much as possible. Red team is pinging out because they think somebody may be there. That's definitely not the case, which is unfortunate. Nice zoning from Alistar. Alistar definitely has that zoning potential. One of the huge benefits of actually having Alistar on your team. He will be spotted out by the sword, so that Karthus knows that he backed off completely. Yeah, he's gonna pick him out. Once he hits level 6, that is going to be fantastic for him. He's going to be able to tower dive with a lot more ease, with a massive amount of damage reduction that'll have. And that is a very aggressive pushing, but Kha'Zix is back in lane, so it's not going to matter all that much. There's a lot of back and forth going between these two top laners. It's like they both go in, they're like, alright, I'll get an auto attack and get out of there, but then the other one backs off, and then he backs off, and then he turns on him, and it's just, it's all an entire mind game on what they want to do, if they want to go in, what abilities are up, what they have to offer, if the trade is actually going to be beneficial. I mean, they have to look at the items, they have to look at the benefits of it, and a lot of times it's just, let's just farm, because that's what's more beneficial. Blue team is now pinging out a ward here, which they are definitely correct that there is a ward there. There is in fact a ward. TF potentially going up for his ultimate. He doesn't want to get spotted out by that red ward. I don't know if he knows it's there, but he definitely doesn't want to get spotted out by that, because that'll give Kha'Zix a lot of time to react to it if he tries to go up there. So TF is going to go back in the lane. Definitely not having very many problems at all. TF's at 92 CS when Karthus is at 95. So it's still into Karthus' favor. Karthus up by about 10 CS, finally hitting that 100 mark at 10 minutes, 10 seconds. And it's very difficult to out CS that. A nice headshot coming in, but TF is coming in. Boom, nice stun going down on Kha'Zix, and actually flashes for the pulverize. Gets a nice bounce, and bam, that is going to be a nice pickup. Oh, beautiful cocoon landing, and now Karthus is up right in the middle of the fight, trying to do as much damage as he can before he goes down, and this is going to be the ultimate. Sky lasers, boom. Wow, they're both so low. Elise coming in, trying to get a little bit of damage. Is she going to be able to finish it off? No, she doesn't. Unfortunately, the ultimate coming out from HotshowGG's Renekton was just way too much and too much sustain, and that was a beautiful pickup, a 2-for-0 exchange, and oh no, that is a massive ultimate. Kha'Zix comes in with the teleport, beautiful teleport, possibly getting 2 kills on his own. Yeah, Kha'Zix picks up that double kill. Beautiful play. And this tower could go down. There's a few minions there, but they just, I don't think they're going to do enough damage. Curse now going directly onto this dragon. CLG is up by 4,000 gold. This will help kind of stop the bleeding just a little bit. Maybe put some Neosporin on it. But they should be alright, especially after taking this complete uncontested. That means they'll have control over the dragon for the next time it spawns. At least picking up that kill, giving her a little bit of extra gold. And both juggles are pretty low once it comes, when it comes to CS, they're both at right around 37, 38. Alistar, on the other hand, does have a kill and 3 assists. So So he's just doing a freaking amazing job. Kha'Zix actually rushing out that mana immune. Very good job, and a headbutt pulverize coming out. Alistar's in a tough situation. Great cocoon coming out. And wow, Karthus does end up dying to the Caitlyn. Not a good situation for them to be in, and CLG should easily be able to pick up that middle tower as well as that top tower. Curse is really starting to fall behind. They're doing it very quickly. Death Sentence doesn't quite land. It was so close though. And wow, are they going to go for another tower? That is the question. Caitlyn just has been attacking so quickly. Oh no, this could be really bad. TF coming in for the ultimate. Oh, is he going to get it?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Nice slow coming out from Kha'Zix. Beautiful stun. And wow, Kha'Zix goes down really easily. From pretty much just Renekton, but the ultimate vision from TF pretty much gives it away. And wow, Alistar is so low. If he gets stuck in that cocoon, oh, he's gonna get away, but the Death Sentence coming in. The box now coming out, and a beautiful make it rain coming out from Misfortune. Picking up kill and doing massive amounts of damage. And oh, Renekton picks up a kill. Is he gonna be able to do any additional damage? Wow, he survives that. He's gonna go down to the auto attacks. And that is going to be the ultimate from Karthus. Going to do a little bit of damage, but it's still not going to be enough. And that was a 3-for-3 trade. So despite being so far behind, Curse is able to trade even. That Make It Rain was clearly the turning point. He got so many of them caught in that match, or in that ultimate. It just does so much damage. Kha'Zix coming in, trying to pick up that double kill, but realize he's in a tough situation. The ultimate coming out, doing so much damage, gonna basically force him to back off. But he'll be right back. All he has to do is recall a little bit. Possibly just pick up some CS. Not gonna really have any problems. Kha'Zix really trying to level up his mana immune as fast as possible. He's at 260 out of 270, so not quite getting there as fast as he would definitely like to. If he was rocking about 300 or 400, it would be a lot better right now, but it's definitely necessary for those resets that he's going to need. Karthus actually just taking the little ones, not worrying about the big one. Guess he just really doesn't want it, but at the same time, Alistar is trying to go a little bit aggressive onto this Misfortune. I don't know if that's the best idea because he doesn't really have anything. He can just heal a little bit, but it's kind of scaring away Misfortune. He's like, he must have somebody there, but he doesn't. Red team is going to spot out this Caitlyn and the Nunu here. Dark Passage coming out. Death Sentence is going to miss there. Meanwhile, Kha'Zix up top, once again going head-to-head against Renekton, but still about 20 CS behind. Renekton is in a pretty tough situation. Kha'Zix and Elise both there. It's going to be a lot of damage. He actually picks up that red buff. Beautiful play. TF throws down the ultimate. He is going to grant vision on everybody. And Elise is trying to back off. And wow, and beautiful pickup. And oh, nice teleport. Great job. Going to get hit by that spiderling. And that is going to be a really easy pickup for him. So we waited till like the last second to start teleporting his ultimate. He was able to pick up the kill and then give vision and basically completely zone that Elise right into where Renekton was. Wow, CLG is doing so much work. 7,000 gold advantage at 15 minutes. This is a really, really big disadvantage for Curse. And yeah, CLG looks like they're just going to recall at this point. I mean, a few of them have about 1,500 gold in their pocket, so it's definitely something that's going to help. Sunfire Cape already coming out from Renekton. That is going to be very useful when it comes to him just sticking in a team fight. He's going to be able to survive a little bit more than others. And he got an extra Giant's Belt just for funsies, it seems. And he may be going for a Warmog, so I'm not exactly sure what he's going to be going for next. But I would be very curious to see what he ends up doing. He may need to get a little bit of defense for this Karthus. Karthus is going to propose to be a very, very strong threat later on, especially with that Rod of Aegis. Yeah. Ooh, throws out the Pulverize a little bit too preemptively. Caitlyn doing a great job at using that red buff slow to just provide a little bit more damage, because it will apply a damage over time ability that slows them and just does true damage over time. And true damage is ridiculous. True damage is super good. But oh, the blue team is coming out. Kha'Zix needs to recall. He only has a few seconds. Oh no, Kha'Zix is going to be caught in a bad position. Boom. Yeah, there's no way he's getting out of that. Oh, Alistar doesn't quite get the heal off on the right people in order to get an assist on that. It was a really nice attempt. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Alistar's a lot like one of those Sonar champions. You can just spam that heal and just get away with it. Trample from Alistar really helping, and wow, the ultimate already coming out. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but Baron is going to be going down pretty quickly. Baron is already at 4,000 HP, down to 3, and oh my gosh. Oh, red team steals it, make it rain. Can't believe Misfortune took that, and this is a really bad situation. CLG does not have any more ultimates, and now they're definitely on the back foot. Doublelift doing so much work right now, and oh, the Sky Lasers, is that going to pick up 2 members? Oh my gosh, they're both solo, both below 50 HP. Holy cow. That was absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that didn't kill either of them. Oh, beautiful jukes. HotshowGG isn't going to be able to survive it, though. Void Spike. It's the Voyboy Spike. Wow, that was intense. So, free Baron. That is exactly what Curse needed to come back in this fight. They're still 7,000 gold behind at 19 minutes. It's still definitely not looking good for them. It's 5 towers to 0. With this Baron, they potentially could take 3 outer towers, which is most likely what they should do. I would say go for this dragon and then take 3 outer towers and try to get in a couple team fights, because that will put you pretty close to back into the game. Oh, they know somebody's back there. Oh, TF was unable to steal it. Great job. It was a nice attempt, but don't really expect that happening. Karthus already getting that Seeker's Arm Guard, going for the Zhonya's, trying to get a little bit more damage from the Defile in there, since he still doesn't have that much AP or health. I mean, 0, 4, and 1 is definitely going to prevent you from doing too much. TF, on the other hand, is 3, 1, and 8, so many assists, but also has about 5 more CS than the Karthus. Caitlyn, on the other hand, wow, it's just Doublelift will almost never lose in CS. I don't think I've ever seen him lose in a CS battle. Up by about 35 right now, also up by 3 kills and 2 assists. So it's... Oh, a nice cocoon. Volatile Spiderling. That is going to be a huge engage. HotshowGG in a pretty tough situation. He's going to throw down the ult. Mega Rain coming out doing so much damage onto all of CLG, and oh my gosh, that is a whole lot of damage, and that is going to instantly kill that Karthus. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of there. Yes, that is going to be another leap. He's going to get out of there, but no, he just gets picked up. The ultimate, boom. Big pick off. This is a really bad situation for CLG. Gets the headbutt. Mispredicted the Pulverize, I think. Oh, that would have been a very, very dead cop. Officer Caitlyn, no longer alive. But CLG at about hovering right around 9,000 gold lead, and this is just going to shove them into the lead. 20 kills to 8. They already have an inhibitor at 21 minutes, and wow, Caitlyn doing so much damage. Doublelift, oh my gosh. And wow, they get a nice cocoon on there. I don't think everybody was ready for that engage from Stvicious, but Kha'Zix coming in. Caitlyn picks up a kill. Beautiful job. Or sorry, Misfortune picks up a kill. Karthus picks up the next one. Karthus going to throw down those Sky Lasers. Is it going to do anything? Not quite. TF ports out of there with almost no HP. Oh my god. So scary. Oh, the exhaust is not going to be good. Trying to run away as fast as possible. Goes super low. And that was that. Wow, CLG making an impressive comebacks left and right. Still down by about 7,000 gold, but doing everything that they can. The main chunk of the kills that are on Curse is on Misfortune and Kha'Zix. The two people you definitely want them on, those are two of them. Karthus could definitely use some, especially if he can get that Zhonya's. That will help significantly and possibly get a death cap next, but that's only if they can drag the game out a lot more. Karthus is an excellent endgame champion, so is Kha'Zix, but I mean, Kha'Zix will get a tad bit weaker. His mid to late game is really what makes him shine. His ability to just get in there, get those resets, a lot like a Katarina, but just 80 instead of AP for the most part. Could have a very high probability of a team fight here. The only thing is Renekton is not, or sorry, not Renekton. Kha'Zix is not anywhere close. TF is not close either, but he has his ultimate to get wherever he wants. Kha'Zix is now looking like he's transitioning into a potential area of the team fight. Holy cow, that's quite a bit of damage. That red buff doing so much work. Wow. So chunking down elements to about half. Stvicious not doing too great either, and wow, TF ends up picking up that inhibitor tower all by himself. That split pushing is really starting to show its benefits. Oh, nice death sentence actually going on Alistar though. Unfortunately, it was Alistar because it's probably the worst person on the team that you can get that on.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh, nice. TF doing a pretty good job actually throwing on that ignite, and then the flash. Kha'Zix instantly, oh, just immolating down that TF. And this is a tough situation for CLG to be in. They're still ahead. Kha'Zix picked up a really nice kill though on that TF. Top lanes are still tied, but the amount of towers that CLG has versus Curse is really giving the advantage to Renekton. The assists also help. 9 assists is a ridiculous amount. I don't care who you are, that's a lot of assists. And it's a lot of gold. It does add up after time, for sure. Chris is checking to see if CLG is potentially doing a huge Baron, but no. It's not happening. Wow, that's a lot of damage coming out. Wow, Thresh going down almost instantly without doing anything. Make it rain, only landing on one person, and that's Nunu. Nunu's just gonna run out of there after the Absolute Zero's placed down. And boom. Oh, so close. Yes, picking up the kill. Great job, Renekton. The Sky Laser's now coming out. I don't know if it's gonna do. Oh, beautiful double kill for Karthus. He really needed that. And that will finish his hourglass. It's exactly what he needed. So the cleanse was 4-0. TF now coming in. I don't know if that's a good situation. Is he pinging off for the top? Is he going to go for the finishing off the inhibitor? I don't know. Doesn't look like it is. That inhibitor respawn. This one is so close to dying. I don't think Thresh is going to be able to get it. No, there's no way. So they're able to get another inhibitor down, even though it didn't really have any help from any champions for quite some time. CLG just did a great job of distracting Curse away from it. So 14 kills to 23 right now. Massive difference at about 8,000 gold, but as time goes on, 8,000 gold looks a lot less significant. but they're still pretty early on in the game. If this game went on to about 50 minutes, then 8K would be relatively insignificant. But as of right now, is very, very, very needed. CLG really needs to start taking out some towers. Still 0 towers down, but Kha'Zix looks like he pushed up that top tower enough. It may do some little bit of damage. Oh, Kha'Zix doing just enough damage to Chauster. Get him back off just a tad. It's always nice to get rid of that healer. He does have blue buff, so he's just spamming heals so quickly too. Bold Spiderling, nice cocoon, actually landing on the wrong person though, I think. Ooh, ultimate now coming out. Ooh, Elise goes into Spider Form, blocks that shot, and that is going to be another inhibitor going down in favor of CLG. 2 inhibitors down, 28 minutes, it's not a good situation. Baron is back up. They'll end up not going for it. It seemed to be just a juke. Caitlyn throwing out that 90 caliber net just to get away. It's going to be enough. No. Oh, Death Sentence almost landed. Good thing that award there. But now Curse is going in for this Baron. This is pretty much their last chance. I don't know what will happen in this team fight. It looks like Misfortune is really doing a lot of damage. Oh, the Repel now coming down. Oh, a beautiful cocoon doing a ton of damage to Doublelift. Absolute Zero coming out. And oh no, TF is now in the mix, in the fray, doing so much work. And Kha'Zix picks up Nunu while TF takes down Elise and Kha'Zix. That's going to be a double kill for him. And boom, that is a triple kill. Is he going to do anything else? No, he won't. And that is an ace. It looks like the game is now over. Curse actually leaving that game as well. So CLG is now 2-0 for the day. Very, very impressive. So yeah, congratulations to CLG once again. GG to Curse. And again, if you guys like these videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any requests for champions or players that you want to see featured on the show, please leave a comment, send me a message, whatever it takes. And thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.